Aloha, my economics people. This is your update video for May 4th, 2020, Monday, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. There you go. 1977 is when the original came out. And all these years later, it's still going strong. Just finished the Skywalker trilogy last year. Actually, it's December of last year into January, February of this year. Rise of Skywalker is coming to Disney Plus, I heard the other day. Monday, May the 4th, they're going to release it. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's not a perfect Star Wars movie, but it's a lot better than that turd on a stick that was The Last Jedi. Okay, a lot better. It ties some things up, but it also leaves some questions open. Again, it's not perfect, but it's better than some. Okay, and as you guys know, I'm a Star Wars geek from way back. So in honor of this May 4th Star Wars Day, I am going to rank my top 3 Star Wars movies. So coming in at number 1 is The Empire Strikes Back. By far my favorite Star Wars, well, I'll say by far, but it's my favorite Star Wars movie. This is one where Luke goes and trains with Yoda on Dagobah. This is the one where Luke finds out that Darth Vader is his father. Spoiler alert if you don't know that already. Also gets his hand cut off by his dear old dad. It's a great present from your dad. Get your hand cut off. So usually the middle movie in a trilogy is the best because the first movie sets everything up, and the second movie drops the heroes into like an impossible situation, and the bad guys are ascendant, and they're the ones that are winning everything. And in the third movie, the good guys come back against impossible odds, and they win the day. And that's basically the formula that Star Wars, the original trilogy, follows. So, and this is the one where everybody's back against the wall. They don't know how they're going to get out of it. Han Solo's stuck in carbonite and all that stuff. So the rebellion's on. It's like it's looking like they're going to lose. So it's by far my favorite. Coming at number 2 is the original Star Wars, released in 1977. I was 4 years old when the original Star Wars came out. So I didn't get to see it in the theater. I didn't get to see Empire in the theater either. I saw that on home video. I did get to see Return of the Jedi in the theater. I think that was 83 when that came out. So I was 10 or 11 then. That theater no longer exists, but in Rogers. But that was the first one, and I saw it multiple times. I think I saw it 3 or 4 times. And I was a poor kid back then, so a lot of my resources went to seeing Star Wars multiple times in the theater. I did get to see them when they did when they reissued it, but the original's groundbreaking, special effects that have never been seen. New hero's journey for the 70s. A lot of movies in the 70s were drab and dreary, and like even the heroes were kind of crappy people. And it just Star Wars was a return to that old-fashioned, good guys and bad guys and space opera. So the importance of that one can't be overlooked to modern movies. So it comes at number 2 to me. My number 3 all-time favorite Star Wars is Rogue One. So Rogue One came out a few years ago. It takes place in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, about how the rebels got the plans to the Death Star and why there was that stupid exhaust port that you could shoot a missile down and blow up the whole thing. But it was a good movie. It's kind of a war movie. I wasn't expecting a lot, but when I went with some family members to watch it, and it was pretty good up until the last scene, and the last scene takes it from a pretty good Star Wars movie into an amazing Star Wars movie, and that's the scene with Darth Vader and how he cuts through a bunch of rebels on their ship trying to get the plans of the Death Star back. It's a pretty awesome scene. So if you guys get a chance to watch Rogue One, check that out. So that's my top 3 Star Wars movies. Today, you guys will be getting your test, Unit 2 test for Econ. Guys, I usually assign these on Wednesdays, but there's some seniors out there that are going to have to take this. If you're a senior, this is the last thing you will do for me for Econ, okay? The rest of you got more to go, so stay tuned. Same bat time, same bat channel. But for the seniors, this will be the last thing you do to me because May 6th is your last day. It's on Wednesday, okay? So the Unit 2 test, I will also post the Kahoot for this. The study guide is your 2 assignments from last week, the demand questions the week before, and then the supply and price questions from last week. If you combine those two assignments together, those 3 assignments, that's your Unit 2 study guide. Okay, so look those over again to get ready. take that Kahoot until you're sick of taking it, okay? So be sure to hit your attendance assignment. The test will post. The test is going to be up all week. I want to give you guys time to do a review with the Kahoot and study guide. But for seniors, you need to have that put to bed by Wednesday, so get on it. That's all I got, guys. So again, on that test, I'm looking for honor and integrity. That test is not an open note test, okay? I want you guys to treat this like any other test. And we've talked about this with Unit 1. Honor is having a code of doing the right thing. Integrity is, I've heard the definition is you do the right thing even when nobody's looking. So that's what I expect from you guys on these tests, okay? These aren't open note. Do the right thing on these. All right, that's all I got for you, and may the force be with you.